Okay, what's up, guys? This is Marc Augustine here, and before we get into the video, this video is sponsored by Ecom Sniper and the Dropship Mastery class that we have coming out on Ecom Sniper. Basically, what the Dropship Mastery class is a full course that teaches you everything you need to know about eBay dropshipping, and it's now for sale for $97 with the code FIRST100, and you also get the Sniper package of Ecom Sniper with that $97 payment. So I urge you to get over to ecomsniper.io and get that and be one of the first 100. So you pay $97 for both the full course as well as Ecom Sniper software. So yeah, let's get into the video. So first of all, we have a new guest on the channel, but we'll get into it. So first of all, Sam, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, thanks so much. My name is Sammy. I've been dropshipping on eBay for the last 6 years, and just as always, happy to be here, man.
Caroline, would you like to introduce yourself?
Good morning to everyone. My name is Carolyn, and I've been doing dropshipping for about 6 years, but not being successful. So today, I hope I can make a change after this meeting.
Okay, and my name is Marc Augustine. For those of you guys who are new, I've been dropshipping for over 10 years. This is my channel. I've dropshipped on eBay, Amazon, Walmart, and Facebook. And in this video, we're just going to answer a lot of Carolyn's questions, and hopefully that will benefit you guys as well. So Carolyn, you started a conversation with Sammy yesterday. What questions do you have? Actually, no, before we get into that, let's give you guys an update on the eBay account that we're running. One of the eBay accounts that we're running.
Right. So like what I'd like to just as you said, I think, like a quick update would be like beneficial. I think we have some interesting things that we can say. Like in the last, like just from yesterday, we started the bulk listing process. We had a hiccup where the computer actually went offline or something. And then what happened was we only posted 100 items. But within those 100 listings that we did yesterday, and remember, guys, we did everything on camera. We did 2 sales. And these 2 sales, right, they're not just any normal sales. They're sales that we marked up the price by 80%, right? So let's go ahead and just do like a quick like profit comparison. And let's actually fulfill one of these orders live on camera, because I think like some people like would like to see that, yeah? So wait, do you think we should do it online, or should we just look at the profits? What do you think?
Yeah, we could fulfill. Or we could just look at the profits, because we have to be careful about the information that we should share.
Right. That's exactly that. You're right. So, like I think some people just had like a bit of confusion on how to do the ordering processing process, but right over here, this order earnings is the money that's coming directly to your bank account. Everything else is the fees, right? We have the selling cost, the tax, the discount because we offer the coupon. And then let's look at the price of the item. Right over here, $20.77. So there we go. So you can see that just this one order, you're doing a $10 profit. See, $20.77. And we get $30.94. So we did mark it up by 80%, and you're doing a $10 profit on just one item, which is pretty ridiculous, yeah?
That's pretty ridiculous on a $30 item.
Exactly. And so let's look at the other item. Let's see what else kind of numbers we're looking at. 1616. I'm not even looking at the product, what it is, because when we're listing the item, we don't know that either, yeah? I think at this point it's just a numbers game. 1616 is what we got. Let's see what the Amazon price is. 1048. You're looking at a $6, like you're looking at $6 you're making from this one item. So like remember, this is after all the fees. So this is the money that's getting deposited straight into your bank account, 1616, and the price that you're buying it at is 1048. And then just a disclaimer. The reason why we say 1048 and we don't include the price of the tax is because, right, we write off the taxes at the end of the year, or you can go ahead and get a tax exempt Amazon account. Yeah. So you pick the way you want to go about it. We read down the order. So once more, like the reason why we're not accounting for the tax on Amazon, we're saying the price 1048 is because, right, the taxes you pay on Amazon, you're able to write it off, right? With your accountant, whenever you're filing your taxes, you're able to get a rebate from the government or whatever, right, at the end of the year, or you can get a tax exempt Amazon account. For us, you know, we're gonna write it off because we don't want to deal with the Amazon tax exempt accounts. Maybe we will eventually, but anyways, so you're literally making $6.16 in this one order, and this one you're making a bit of north of $10, right? So it was around, what was it, like
Like
around
$16.
$17.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, $16-17 of profit. So that's cool. So just as usual, guys, like we didn't go ahead and like run any promotions. We did one promotion. Like I'll show you what happened, right? Over here it says, somewhere it says that the buyer has paid with, they use the coupon code. Like if we click on our items, right? What happens is we have this coupon code that we made in the previous video. You get a 5% off with the code CHIKES100, yeah? So whenever you get a sale, what we like to do is you just want to go ahead and put the item back into stock. Because you know, if it's sold once, it's gonna keep selling, yeah? So let's go ahead and just put this in stock. We're gonna put the item number. All right. There you go. So the way you put it in stock, you put in the item number, available quantity. I like to put it to 3 because it's proven to sell. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the other one, yeah? Let me grab the item number. But yeah, Mark, isn't that like always a nice surprise when you're coming into the account and then you're just seeing, like, we literally just started posting it yesterday. You know what I
Yeah, and
mean?
these items have 2 views. Each of
Two
them have
views.
2 views.
Right, exactly. Literally yesterday we posted it, and then all of a sudden they're getting sales. Okay, so let's go. Actually this one, funny enough, this one looks like we start time was August 25th. So, and then it sold yesterday. Okay, this is gonna be a very unique point. This one was not posted yesterday. This was posted August 25th, 2023, when we first started the series, but we kind of like stopped it,
Right.
right? But the question is, why did it sell yesterday? Why did it sell? Why did it sell now? Instead of, why didn't it sell in the 6 days that we were dormant? Why did it sell today? The answer is simple: activity.
Yeah, once you're listing every day, you get eBay gives the entire account more search results. You just get more
Right.
activity once you're answering
Traction,
messages.
volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think we gotta emphasize that. Like, look, this is literally. Let's actually I didn't check. When the other item like sold. Let's just take a real quick look at it. Sold on August 31st, but when did we list this item? Okay, this one we listed it literally yesterday. You can see the
Yeah.
start time is August 31st. Okay, let's do a quick understanding. Like, I want to know. Okay, so this item sold. We listed it yesterday, and then this sold, right? So I want. What would be interesting is right after this sold, the other one sold that we listed previously, because we keep telling this narrative to everybody, right? Sales bring sales,
Yeah.
right? If you get a sale onto your account, right, the items that you listed like a year ago are going to start selling. And the reason why is because eBay bumps up the items that you listed on your account higher in the search results, right? Because sales bring sales. They know if you sold something that you probably have other stuff that are nice. So they show those other things to the users. Like I'm trying to see if that's clear. Like,
Yeah,
Caroline, do you
that's
mind, like,
go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna ask Caroline, like, do you think you can like tell me if you understand like what we're saying on this part? I know Mark gets it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I fully understand that.
Right, right. Like
That
it,
is
it's
something that I was not doing. So I understand that now.
right, exactly, right. It's something that people don't understand, and like you need to have constant activity onto eBay, and one of those constant activities is listing every day. I list every single day, and you know what? We're gonna go ahead and fire up the software so that we can continue to list every day. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and just fire up the software, and then we can kind of like get into the next portion of the video, just answering the questions and everything. Huh? All right, so let's open up the bulk lister. And then, by the way, Mark, I remember like you were saying to mark it down to 65. You don't seem surprised that the thing sold at 80% anymore.
No, 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 not at all.
Not at all, right? Not at all. Like I'm even thinking about like because you know like I think Chike might not want to make a whole bunch of Amazon accounts as well. So we can even bump up the prices to like 100% and then just get whatever we'll get.
Let's keep it at 80% for right now, Sammy.
Hey man, you said the same thing at 65. We have it documented.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's keep it at 80. Yeah, I'll go. Okay. All right, so let's get into the next portion, yeah. So
So
Caroline, yeah, Mark, take it away, yeah.
yeah,
I'm
so
just gonna
Caroline, why so tell us your story. You've been attempting what on eBay this entire time? What's the story?
Okay, the first mistake that I realized I was doing is just adding on like 15 to 20%. And that's where I was running at a total loss.
Ah, so you were adding 15, 20% and losing money on some of the sales?
And losing money. And some, because the loss was so big, I had to cancel. And that was my problem. So I realized another thing that I discovered is that sometimes 4 or 5 days I would not post anything. So I am seeing where I was not successful at all.
And this is on eBay.
Yeah, I've been doing that for years, but I was not doing it full time because that was not my source of income. But besides that, I was running at a loss.
Okay.
Now and again, I would make a profit, but I would say sometimes it was like break even or a loss most of the time.
But why was it a loss if you were marking up the price?
Yeah, because what happened, if I just add on 15% or 20%, when the tax go on, and sometimes I was not using a software. So sometimes the price will increase. Sometimes they will be out of stock. And I'm just looking all over on the internet where I can get it cheaper. And because sometimes I don't want to keep saying that I'm out of stock or making some kind of excuse, I would buy it at a higher price just to look good.
Yeah, to get the item shipped.
Yeah. So that is where I'm seeing my mistakes now. Yeah.
Well, in that situation, like let's just address that really quickly. If your item is out of stock, right? You have two options really, right? The option that you went through is always the better option, to always ship it out. Because preserving the health of the account is the most vital thing to do. Secondly, you can either go ahead and ship it out at a loss, or, in my opinion, what we do is we send an alternative item to the customer, right? So let me share the screen again, and I can kind of like just show you this, like the system that we use, and it works for us. We have high conversion rates. Like for example, let's say this 5-gallon bucket liner food grade. What is this? Yeah, 5-gallon bucket liner food grades. Okay. So let's say this item is out of stock. Yeah. Well,
No,
what we would
that's the bags. It's the bags to line the
Right, exactly. Yeah. So what I was saying was like if we find that this item is out of stock, right? What I would do instead of going ahead and canceling the order, right? I would go ahead and look if there's another item that's exactly the same, right? That makes me profitable. Like I would say I would look at this like $9.99 or 14, like these are more expensive, right? But I would look for an item that is,
like
if
there's
it's the
one for
same,
9 something.
right?
$9.99.
If right, this item is like, because a lot of the items on Amazon, they're all pretty much the same items. They're all getting it from China and whatever, and they're bringing it in. All right, unless it's like a heavily branded item, so you don't have to cancel the item, right? Like if you're selling a men's mountain bike, right, then it's probably they're gonna notice the difference if you send in like a different version or whatever. But a lot of times with the items that we list, like you can interchange them with other items easily. You don't even have to ask the customer, right? However, if there is like a discrepancy in color or whatever, what I ended up doing sometimes is I just go ahead and find an alternative, and I tell them like, see this alternative right over here, the 730, 739. It's cheaper, right? And I would tell them, hey, we have a newer version, right? Why don't you? I will give you this for like for the same price. So I would mark this up on eBay and I would sell this item for like, I don't know, $30. And I would tell them that, hey, you know what, you can have this instead because we made a mistake. And then they would think that their perceived value is they're getting like a more expensive item, but in reality, just for us, it's even cheaper. Do you get
Yeah,
what I'm saying, Caroline?
Okay, what I do, and most of the times I put the brand name. So if I put a substitute, it will be something totally different.
Right. Like it wouldn't matter too
But
much because if it's identical products,
uh-huh.
right? Like the brand, they wouldn't care about it. People only are very like
And
fussy about brands.
you're also breaking a rule by putting the brand name in the title.
Right.
We don't
Oh,
we don't
okay.
put brand yeah.
Yeah, we don't put the brand name to the
Okay.
title ever. But regardless, right? If like you gotta understand, like you tell me yourself, if you're buying like I don't know these trash bags from Amazon, right? Like over here, this says the brand name TVO, and then you get a brand like the same product and it's called Stevio or something. Are you gonna care? Probably not.
No, as long as it's doing the work.
Exactly. And that's exactly how the buyers on eBay think as well. So
Okay.
don't be scared to give them like as long as you do the research to make sure that the product is the same, they're not gonna care. Right? You can always handle it with good customer service, even if they respond back. Did have one or two times where the customer went ahead and messaged me and said, "Hey, you know what? The item is not the same," and I'm just said, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and like we just made a mistake, like blah blah. Not a mistake. You say that, "Oh, we just went ahead and sent you a more one of our newer inventory because we thought you'd appreciate that more." And then they instead they go ahead and they say, "Oh, thanks so much. We really appreciate it." You know what I mean? If you noticed that and I told you that, you'd probably be over the moon. And because what I do is like, I post that item onto the account and I raise the price. So all of a sudden the customer thinks that, hey, I'm getting a deal here. This guy really took care of me. You know what I mean? So these situations where you get your items out of stock, they're opportunities because remember this, right? You there's a famous like proverb, right? What it is, it says a bird in hand is worth two in the forest. And what that means is it is much easier to secure a sale once you have the customer's money already in your pockets, right? Because think about it this way, they already bought it from you, your line of communication is open. All you got to do is message the customer and then convince them that, hey, you know what, I already have your money, let me send you a way better version of this product. And if you can convince them about that, why wouldn't they say yeah? You don't ever have to cancel an order, right? You always just have to give customer service to make that order profitable. Do you get what I'm saying, Caroline?
Yeah, I'm taking notes.
Yeah, Mark, can you add on to what I said? Like I'm
No,
trying to like
I totally agree. Like once yeah, once you have generated a sale, it's customer service is a big part of it. So that's why like with Ecom Sniper, there's a price tracker, but even if something happens and the price goes up or something, there's always another way to get around it where you
right
don't have to cancel the order.
right and like what I'm really trying to emphasize is get around it by making it profitable by keeping the money.
Yeah, by making it profitable for your eBay store and also keeping the seller happy.
Right, exactly. Like so many times, like don't get me wrong, guys. I've had items. This situation happens so many times, but you know what? Like those situations are an opportunity to make even more money. That's how I look
Yeah.
at it. So yeah, so like Caroline, do you know what's going on with like I remember you said you like jumped into the series in the middle of it or something like that, yeah? Like let's get into like how Ecom Sniper could help you. Huh? So why don't you
Okay.
tell me like what you understand, what you don't understand about the software, like about the process, everything like that, yeah?
Okay, I have joined in looking at these videos. Um maybe like about day 6, day 7, right?
Mhm.
And I was just seeing, you're just thinking, we go to this button, we do that, we do this, and those different things. And I was kind of lost. So my what I really wanted to find out is if there is, which I haven't met, I don't know, I'm not going to say you don't have it, but I haven't seen it. If there is the whole program, the whole software, and it's like a step-by-step instructions on how to do it.
Like a tutorial for
Like a
Ecom
tutorial,
Sniper.
yeah, something like that. Because like I said, I came in late, maybe like about day 7, day 8, so somewhere around there, where it was already, maybe, I don't know if you all had it, because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, like it's a great question. And the answer would be that yes, we do have it, but they're more like inside of the course. We talk about the product hunter and everything like that. Like we show how to set up the product hunter. We show how to go ahead and like um use the bulk lister and everything like that inside the course. But it does make sense to go because the thing is, like we're giving away the software with the course, right? So that means that we just kept both, like like you gave me a good point that what I should be doing is like take those tutorials and put it on a separate section, so that way like people can kind of access it. But most of the users who sign up, they're signing up through the course because it just makes sense, right? You're getting half price off for like the first month on Ecom Sniper, so that's why we kept the tutorials inside the course. Mark, you
And
think like that's a good idea? Yeah, we should keep it outside. Yeah, so that way.
Yeah, I mean,
And
we shouldn't have tutorials. That's the thing, Caroline. The YouTube channel, we didn't plan to put tutorials on the software in particular because I mean the YouTube channel we're using to teach how to dropship and give as much information as possible. But within the dashboard and within Ecom Sniper, there are like different tutorial videos on the software.
okay. Also, I am using a Mac, and the little that I saw, it's on Windows. And is there any difference?
no, absolutely not, because in the end, it's a Chrome extension, and that is one of the things that I kept in mind, like while we were making like Ecom Sniper. It had to be compatible with any computer. As long as a computer is able to install the Chrome browser, Ecom Sniper is gonna work on it. So that was because that's what happens to me. Like I get a bunch of computers randomly. Sometimes it's a Mac, sometimes it's a Linux computer, and I needed the software to be compatible with across all computers, right? So regarding compatibility, you're not gonna have any issues. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So in order for me to really understand that, because you have it integrated into the course, get the course, and then from there, I'm going to get the step-by-step tutorial.
Right, exactly. How to use the software. We don't have a tutorial to install it on the Mac because it's kind of like the same thing. But I'll go ahead and help you like set it up for your Mac, yeah? So that way you can kind of like get started right away. So, but the course is pretty comprehensive regarding like how to set up the product hunter, how to use the bulk lister, and etc. But I will tell you this, right? I think do you understand what the software is actually doing?
Not some ideas, not 100%.
Okay, okay. Like so
So how about we do that? Share your screen and walk through exactly what the software is doing.
yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
So tell me if you can see the screen, yeah?
Yeah, I'm seeing the screen.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and like list an item from Amazon onto eBay, yeah? So Caroline, what's the last thing that you bought outside or from any shops, yeah?
What boy?
Yeah, you know what? That can like that answer is exactly why we made the product hunter. Right? The reason why is because if I mean Mark, we do this all the time. Like Mark asks you a lot of times. We have like how many like you know what I mean? We're running out of
Yeah.
ideas to come up with items naturally. The reason why we even have the product hunter, right, is so that we can go ahead and like find a whole bunch of ideas, you know, to go ahead and like list onto eBay. So let's actually start with the product hunter, and like we can kind of like, well, let's start with the ecom sniper, the main software, and we'll talk about the product hunter, what it does. Yeah. So for the first thing is I just put in this dryer balls because you know it was recommended to me. I think Chike was shopping for this, not to kind of put his like wish list on public. Yeah, okay. So this one says bestseller. So okay, I wouldn't list this item because it has 71,000 feedback. I mean reviews. Um, yeah, it's a scary product because you know these are the items that like usually Vero if they have so many reviews. So I'm gonna get like over here. This item is looks like the same product, but it's 9.99. So Tally
Okay, can I
Monster.
stop you there?
Yeah,
Okay, you said you would not list it because of the amount of reviews.
right, right. Right. So the reason why I said that over here, it says 71,503. When items have a lot of reviews, usually the brand is very protective of their item. They're very established, right? So if they're very established, that means that they don't want other people, usually they don't want other people to sell their products
Yeah,
because,
they may or may not be okay with it.
right, exactly.
Okay, and that's the one that I choose. When I see so many views, I said, well, a lot of people are buying it, so I'm going to choose that.
For
So that's
sure. For sure.
that's
No,
what.
like that makes a lot of sense, but it's just, you know, the account health on your eBay is more important, right?
Okay, all right.
And this item over here, this 6-pack all natural, right? It's like same exact product. You can see that they're the same exact thing. And it's actually cheaper, 9.99. And just I just want to like comment on one thing that I find ridiculous. Like if you see 10K plus bought in the past month, right? 10K bought in the past month, 1K, 1K. Amazon, like the e-commerce world is ridiculous. Right? We're selling like one of these items or whatever, but just understand, look, 10,000 people bought this item, 10,000 people bought this item or 20,000, 22,000 just on the first 4 listings. And then again, another 10,000 here in just the last month. The amount of money that can be made inside, like we're looking at Amazon, but remember, eBay is only 10 times smaller than Amazon, right? The US version of eBay, right? So these numbers are somewhat comparable. It's just to show you that the scope of e-commerce, there is millions of dollars to be made, right? Per person, if you put in the work, yeah? Okay, so let's go ahead and open up this 9.99, right? And Caroline, you understand why I chose this one instead, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So now
But
that
this one says Vero.
this one says Vero, but because it's saying dryer balls, like if you see if I hover over, it says dryer balls is the like we got
The
hit for
term.
that for this term. So yeah, you know what? Let's pick something else. Right? The reason why like there is probably a brand out there that's has the word dryer balls or something inside of it. Oh, so let's pick something else. Um let's go put
And Caroline, that Vero symbol is something that Ecom Sniper put on the page. That is not original to Amazon.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm really blanking for items, so let's actually yeah, let's go with this. Yeah. There's a shaver over here. Yeah, safety razor with chrome plated. It's a bestseller too. Let's see.
Oh,
It
there
says
again.
it says Vero, but let's see why it says Vero. King C Gillette. Okay, there you go. It's saying the word
So the
Gillette,
brand Gillette.
but it's not Gillette though. This one is not. This is King C Gillette. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Gillette is like a pretty famous brand.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, let's just stay away from it. Let's just stay away from it because even if the item is that you listing is not the same brand, if you have that Vero brand in your title or description, they're gonna hit you. They're gonna hit you.
Right, right.
There's no mercy, even if you try your best to stay away from it. Yeah. Okay, so right over here, this item, Okay, so there we go. Intuition. Yeah, this one looks like it's okay.
Oh.
Ridiculous. Let's go see why this is Vero now. It says into it. Okay, I think this one is fine. This one is like, guys, even if it says Vero, this is just a list that we have. Sometimes like the words that are Vero are if you just hover over the item and you can kind of see why it tells you it's Vero, right? But we use this list whenever we're doing our bulk listing just so that we can have like, a protection across thousands of accounts, thousands of items we're listing. Does that make sense, Carolyn?
Yeah.
Right. Like it tells you like the Vero brands that it was detecting was Intuit, Market Muncher, LLC, Home Intuition. But the reason why it detected this as Vero is because it had the word into it inside of the title. But
Yeah, in the title.
right.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like when you're listing items, thousands of what, like we go ahead and we try our best to make sure that like everything that we're listing is like doesn't even have a chance of Vero, right? But if you're manually listing, you can just kind of hover over the item where it says Vero and kind of just check why it's saying it's Vero and whatnot, and then make kind of
And
your
you could
decisions
also
from there.
click the eBay symbol and see if anyone else is selling it.
Right.
And that will give you an idea.
There we go. We just see a whole bunch of sellers selling this exact thing.
So from the program there, you can just click and get straight onto eBay.
Right,
Yes.
right, exactly. Like we just went ahead and you see this eBay shopping bag,
Oh, right. Yes, that logo there. Okay.
right?
Listen,
And then you can click it and you can see all the other sellers who are selling it on eBay. Right, 40,
oh,
54, 60. You can see their
interesting.
names and everything. And then you can even go ahead and if you click open seller page, right? You're able to see that what these other sellers are selling and all the things that's sold for them. And then you can copy these items onto your eBay account.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, and then the product, and then what you can do after that is you can just grab all of the titles, like all of the items from here, right? And then it'll show you in a list right over here, right? All the things that the person sold, and you
So
can copy all of the
those are
titles.
not just items that that person listed. Those are items that that person listed and
So,
was sold on eBay.
okay.
Right. Like you can see the first one, right? Range hood lamp switch, right? And that's the same thing right over here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then what you can do is you can go ahead and copy all of these, and then you can go to the product hunter, and let's go ahead and clear them. You can go ahead and then just press search title. And then what's gonna happen is it's gonna go ahead and then find all of the items on Amazon. See right over here. We found the item right away. You see, all of the items that that person sold, right? We have a list of them. We have a list with the Amazon links right over here. All automatic.
Hmm.
I know it's a bit it's a lot to take in at first, yeah. But
Well, that's amazing because, the amount of work this is doing, I was wasting a lot of time.
yeah, exactly. Let's pause this, and then you can see that a lot of the items that we just saw that seller was selling, we just found them all over here, like all instantly, and you didn't even have to. And not only the same items, right? But we went ahead and we got that item, and then we found another one. So we find two items. Like he sold this item, and then we find that same item, and then we find another one that's similar. Do you get
You
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
open that? You want to open that?
Sure. I don't know.
Okay. Let's switch.
Yeah, I
Right
don't know
over
what
here,
version of it.
right over here, the deodorant, the guy was selling it. Let's see. Let's actually see. He said that the second item was deodorant, degree ultra clear.
Yeah.
Right over here, degree. I guess this one's a bit cheaper version, not like the exact same one, but over here you're finding pretty much the same products, yeah. And they're all like Amazon choice or bestseller, with the reviews maxed, like that have a certain amount of reviews or less. You get what I'm saying? You're finding all of these items to list onto your account instantly. That's why Ecom Sniper is so easy. Like we just from yesterday we got like already like 2 sales, and the reason why is because we use this exact process that you just saw we're doing right over here. But wait, there's more. let's, let's let's open it up, yeah. So let's take a comparison, right? So this is the guy who sold this item for 14.54. Caroline, you following me, yeah?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good.
So this guy, he sold it for 14.54. He's finding it right over here, right? We're gonna go ahead and press snipe title, and what's gonna happen is look at our title. What's gonna happen to our title? We're not gonna be listing the item with the title that he used. We're gonna be generating a brand new title with AI that's gonna be better than his title, right? So right over here, you can see the titles that are generating automatically. Range hood, lamp switch, D-shaped plastic shaft, replacement part. Look at the compared to this one. Range hood light switch compatible with GE. So this one is good too. It's saying it's compatible. Range hood lights lamp switch, D-shaped plastic shaft, easy installation. I think this one is the nicest. You know what I mean?
But it's an actual replacement part. No?
Right, exactly. So I think these kind of things, yeah, I guess you know what people might care for, um, like what it's used for, yeah. But but I would say the reason I would use this would be because otherwise this title is becoming too similar to his, and we're gonna
Right.
be, so we want to have some differentiation than him, so that way we're able to sell it at a higher price. Right, this one, because his one is this title, right? This
Right.
one over here says D-shaped plastic shaft, easy installation. Everybody who's gonna be buying his one is gonna understand that his one is not easy to install. This title shows that this one is easy to install. This is why the price is higher.
Okay.
And you understand like what I'm saying, like how we
Yeah, I
like,
understand.
yeah, we're using like the psychology of buyers, right? If you don't put easy installation in the title, they're gonna think it's not easy. Like if you have two items side by side, right? Same exact item. One of them says it's easy to install, and the other one says it doesn't say that. You're just gonna assume that the other one is hard to install, and this one is easy. That's why they put it in the title. Do you get what I'm saying, Caroline?
Oh yeah. From
Yeah,
the time I say easy to install, that's gonna just draw my attention. It's not difficult.
right, exactly, right.
Yeah.
The other guy, that guy is hard to install, man. Like we should report them on
Yeah.
eBay. This one is, our ones are easy.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so yeah, and then you go ahead, and then and the pictures are all like generated for you as well. So you can go pick whatever picture that looks best to you. Right? I like to keep the standard one, right, where it says bestseller. You can just open it up, and we can see bestseller, limited time deal. All the side images are there, right? If we look at our competition, he just has the basic Amazon picture. But look at ours,
And those images are created by Ecom Sniper as well.
all automatically.
Hmm.
Right. And then you go ahead and then just click one button, Opti list, right? And then I think somebody said it very beautifully yesterday. He said he just presses start and he goes to watch Netflix.
Yeah,
That's
that's what Bobby said.
right, exactly. Like I think a Netflix membership might be a requirement now. Is but yeah, so there you go. Like you press one button and let's wait for this item to kind of list onto our eBay account, and then you have seen like the full process of ecom sniper. Yeah, like your hands are up. I know you said you were doing all of this manually at one point. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if
like
you look, like Sammy isn't doing anything. Ecom Sniper is uploading the images, filling out the the description, the everything.
yeah, even when we were finding the items, like that was all automatic. It took very little brain power. Like it doesn't take much to make money with this. This is what we're trying to say. Like you can see, like it uploaded the pictures, they put in the titles, and now it's filling up the item specifics. You know what I mean? It's gonna go ahead and like pick the best type, etc. And then it's gonna go ahead, put in the description. Yeah, we can just watch it and wait for it. Yeah, let's go ahead and wait for this to finish, and then yeah. Yeah, what do you like? Do you have any questions about the steps that we're doing?
No, no, no. Interesting.
It's also very simple, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm understanding it too. So
Right, right. There's not really
good.
much. There's not really much to it. You know, I think anybody like all it is you're just finding a bunch of items and let the software do everything. Like we're literally on camera and we're doing all the work, right? We're all the work we're doing for this eBay account is literally on camera. You know, so anybody watching, they can kind of like follow along and see that, you know, like this whole description, right? Like this description is not the same description as eBay. I mean, as
That's
Amazon, right?
Amazon.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
this is the Amazon description, right? Our description is like very like let's open it up. We'll see. We can do a side by side comparison. So this is ours, 17.99. All right. Our descriptions, features, benefits, very easy to read. You can swipe through the pictures, right? And then if you look down, it's very clean. Thank you for supporting a small family business. And then let's go ahead and look at our competition. The guy who we're competing with right over here. So this guy, he sold it at 14.54. If you want to lower the price by a little bit, you could and get the sale right away. However, like I'm pretty confident that, you know, our title and everything justified that price. So right away we can see this is his listing, this is the competition, and this is ours. All of a sudden, like way more professional. With we pretty much did the same. We pretty much didn't do any work, by the way. Remember, we just clicked the button. He probably clicked the button as well, but our button is much more powerful. You know, get what I mean? And then we can look at the description for ours, and then you can look at his one. His one is right over here. Remember, he did this very minimal amount of work and he got a sale. But look at ours, our description.
I have a question here.
Yeah.
Now, this you're selling it here for 17 something, right?
Right.
When that is being sold and you have to ship it, you have to pay a shipping, you have here free shipping. But if you purchase that from Amazon, you have to ship it. You'll have to pay for shipping with Amazon.
No.
You
Right.
can't.
It says free delivery over here. We use Amazon Prime accounts.
Yeah, but I had Prime already and I got kicked off with Prime.
Make another one.
They told me I abused the system. So
keep doing it. We have videos on how to go ahead and make like hundreds of accounts. Like we already have like a whole tutorial and everything that you can kind of just follow. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up, right? But we have like a whole like PDF that you can kind of like follow. Let me just see if I can.
Well, when I get, I mean,
right over here, creating Amazon.
I'll get into it, right? There's no need for you to bring it up here.
Yeah. But for anybody watching, we have a PDF, we have videos, we have like so many like, how do I say? We have so many resources for you to navigate through. Yeah, we have a PDF, we have a video series, we have like a group meetings on how to do all of this stuff. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about how do I create Amazon accounts because it's all, you know, like we have the solution for you.
Okay.
Yeah. But so like I hope that answered the question on how you can go ahead and like ship the items from Amazon.
Yeah. I have Prime, so I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and if you ever like get your account closed down, just make another one. Like we'll show you exactly how to do it. I have 100 accounts. Yeah. I hope Amazon doesn't watch this video, man.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, I just that would not be good for me. But you know what? Like it's okay. Just a couple hundred. Like I think eBay dropshipping we mentioned last time is a niche, right? So I don't think there's ever gonna be like we're not gonna really face like a huge amount of saturation, because I think people are just like looking for like the most trendy things nowadays, right? I think what's trending nowadays is like social media marketing agencies. But that's better for us, right? Because now the less competition, the better for us. Yeah.
So yeah, do you have any other questions, Caroline?
No, so far. But I have a little background, so I could maneuver these things. Now I understand the sniper, and well, not 100%, but I think if I get it, I will be able to go through it.
Okay,
Right.
And
okay.
Right.
like my notes I took here is no name brand, post more, post daily, no, try to avoid no cancellation, try to make the seller happy, and don't pick with the great amount of reviews, because that's what I was doing. Every time you have a great amount of review, I'm choosing that product. So I
Right.
understand now.
Just
And
know
I was putting
everybody
the
else is
brand
too.
name.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I was putting brand name. So when I don't have that brand to ship it, it was a problem. And I was just, going all to different stores trying to see where I can get it. So, I understand now. I think
Okay.
I can do much better.
Okay. Sounds like a plan, yeah. Like I think just the one thing that's just to kind of like bring it back to what we were speaking about yesterday. Like this account has 197 items so far, right? We're gonna be listing like 1,000 items like by like tomorrow or something, right? And all of it is being done all automatically. Like we're not doing a single thing. So one of the things that I saw you had a challenge with was scale. So just remember that if you want to be successful in this business, you're gonna need multiple eBay accounts and you're gonna need to list a lot of items on all of them. So don't ever think that, just listing like 100 items is ever gonna get by, because that is just us warming up the accounts. You know what I mean?
Mhm. But my
Yeah.
account is warmed already, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm out
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just was not consistent, doing it.
Right.
Okay, okay.
But I would still recommend you don't go overboard and like list 10,000 items in the first month. Maybe list 2,000, 3,000 items, and then next month put another 3,000, and then the next month put another 3,000. So
Okay.
work at it, just because I don't know how warm your account is, but let us be cautious and work at the same time. Like scale horizontally and not vertically, because make more eBay accounts. That should be your main focus. Right. And the first chapter of the course teaches you how to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So what we'll do after this, like you can get the course, and then I'll go ahead and I'll help you set up Ecom Sniper onto your computer, and you can kind of just start getting busy. Yeah. It'll
Oh
work for you.
yeah, sure. I'm gonna be busy.
Okay. For sure. For sure. I think like that should be like the goal everybody should come into it with. Yeah. Like if you wanna, like, the one thing that I want to mention to everybody else, like whatever we're doing on camera is what we're doing for this account. But make no mistake, I have many more eBay accounts that I'm managing on my own time afterwards, right? This is just one account we're doing publicly. But if you want to make this business a full-time business and like and pay all your bills and like make something really out of it, you're gonna have to do a lot of work. And that a lot of work is creating the accounts, setting them up, creating systems, hiring employees, etc. Right? So don't think like whatever we're doing on YouTube is enough to be like financially free. It's giving you the system for one account. Now you're gonna go have to have like replicate this for like 5, 6 accounts, whatever. But again, still, it won't take you that long like if you follow the steps, yeah. But it is not passive. This is what I'm trying to like. You know what I'm saying, Mark. I don't. We don't
Yeah,
wanna.
yeah,
Yeah, like
you don't wanna oversell. There's work to be done, and there's work to be done, but you have all the steps and you have all the guidance and you have this piece of software. So it's not like you can't accomplish it, but it's not just like sitting on the sideline and hoping stuff is gonna happen.
right, exactly. Like there's like you literally have to set up computers. You literally have to like like put in the work for the whole setup. Maybe you're gonna have to go to the banks, create like the bank accounts, get the credit cards, etc. There's so much like additional stuff that you're gonna have to do. It's not as simple as just like running the software. Like, I mean, if you have all, like, it is, if you're only trying to make a couple of $1,000, but if, or like a couple $100 or $1,000 or something. But if you want to make any serious type of money, be prepared to put in some work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's all we have to say for today. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So for those of you who still on the call or still following the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll put links to our groups in the description, and also go check out Ecom Sniper. Peace.
Have a good one.
Thank you.